What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel for another Watch Your Rounds video. We are going to be taking a look at Lord of Styx and how Sun Wukong now makes this extremely easy. Okay, extremely easy. And I say Sun Wukong does. It will be upon the point of him reaching A5. Now, I know that that's a long way, but it's also, he's so good at A5 in a lot of places, and this is another one, Lord of Styx. And don't forget, Lord of Styx will be paired up with the new boss that comes into Immortal Codex. That new one we've been talking about in the update. The leaderboard, as you can see, Sun Wukong is making it into these top teams, and just look at this damage by Thibu. Leia A5, Constance A5, Kagiri A5, Sun Wukong A5, Helga A5, and of course Setram A5. Now, I know that that's a long reach for everybody, right? It is a long reach for everybody, but there is a lot of Sun Wukongs coming out in here. I mean, he's not needed essentially, but it's nice to see him come in. Setram, Helga A3 here with Hex, Silas, Iova. There's a lot more teams with him coming in, and people seem to like using Sun Wukong A5, and rightly so. Even this A3 here, Sun Wukong, still doing massive damage, just not as much as he would at A5. That's because of his Awaken 5 ability, obviously increases damage into splitting hairs by 18. So that is another 18 hits, and it's a much higher damage stack too. A3, obviously the stuns are there as well. You've got to think of all those little clones hitting as well. They all add up. So we're going to have a little run through of it and just see how it pairs up. We've got Pritus in here, Constance, Leia, Sun Wukong, Helga, and Setram. Setram is, what is he, Awaken 3? Okay, so he is Awaken 3. What does he get? Yeah, Overloaded is longer at A5. Helga, does she get any increase at A1? Damage dealt to the same target with maximum increase of 15%, no. A3, no. No, okay. Other than A5, that has a little bit of a difference. Let's have a little look here, okay? And obviously we've got Pritus in here. I'm sure that I could switch him out for someone else and maybe get some more, but we're not really that interested. The main feat here is getting SSS. So, we're into battle, and we are going to start by placing our Constance here. But first, we're going to place Sun Wukong for Invigoration. So, we're going to place Constance there. We're then going to place Pritus here. Place Setram here. And then Leia is going to come in here, so she can cover all of our main damage dealers across the board. Helga is going to come in up here. Helga is going to come in up here so that she can get those rapid hits off against the boss. This probably isn't perfect, okay? I know it's not going to be perfect, but it is still going to get us to SSS, and that is the goal. That is the goal. Don't forget, you get a big rage boost after the boss gets killed or through that Soulkeeper shield. So we can literally click willy-nilly, okay? Other than Helga. Helga I like to save for the Soulkeeper shield. I mean, early on it isn't essential to do so, but you can see here with Helga being clicked, this just starts to rapidly deplete. And we want to save our big hitters like Sun Wukong after that instance there. So we're going to click Leia as well. Don't forget, Leia's giving you rage regeneration too. So you've got a lot going on, a lot of rage regen between the shields, etc. So we're going to click Helga, we're going to wait for Sun Wukong. And later on we will click Sun Wukong during the shield. Don't forget as well, we have got this Death Survivor, and that is massive. That is massive because it means we don't have to break one of the shields. Everyone's going to survive, other than Helga up in the top left, and Setram because of where he's placed. Soulkeeper shield obviously is also used for our Setram, so we've got those rapid overload hits going on. I feel like I'm going a bit too quick here to explain exactly what's going on. Setram won't be ready for the next one, but we will save him for the one after. But you can see just how easy this is to get through it. So we're going to wait for Helga. We're going to click 200 hits. We will use our Sun Wukong just to show it. I mean, it's just crazy. I should have saved Setram there, though, for the next one, I believe. Should be okay to get through it, but Helga should be enough to push through the shield. Shield will be coming up soon. Now. And we're going to click our Leia. Shield is going down nicely. We are going to click our Sun Wukong just to make sure it did die, which it did. And we're going to save Setram for this next wave. SSS has already been achieved. So we're at the point now. We've got max rewards, right? We've got max rewards. Let's just focus on doing a little bit more damage. So we're going to click Setram now. Pritus, Helga, Leia. And hopefully we can get another hit in with Sun Wukong to break this shield in time. It's going to do it anyway, so we can do another hit there for free. Up at 2.5. We'll click Pritus now, actually, just for a bit of extra damage. Should have probably saved my Lord skill as well for that bit. Click Setram. Oh my goodness, this one's going to be tight, isn't it? And we're going to click. This isn't going to break it, surely. Close. Very close. I'm sure if I'd have timed things better there, that would have been broken. Obviously, we're still alive. The only one who has gone down is Helga and Setram. Helga and Setram. You could even argue that bringing Silas would be a better option. So that he... Silas? Salazar. But again, we're at 20 seconds left. You know, we're nearly there already. We're nearly at the end of that already. And it's crazy to think some people was getting friggin' 100 million. 100 million. That's insane. Constance did survive the nuke there as well. So yeah, you can see the huge damage increase by it. Let's have a little look at the stats there. Oh, that was better than my last run. So, I mean, if any of you have got tips for me to make it even, you know, better, please do say. Sun Wukong is up here at the top, obviously, with 240 million. Helga didn't do a lot other than helping break those shields. Setram was breaking his shields as well, essentially. 80 million, and Price is doing 130 million. So, it was good. I mean, it's Triple S. I mean, that's what most of us want. But then there are those of you who want to really go for those leaderboard positions. And yes, I know we're only in top 3%. But that's still pretty good. What are the extra rewards for the top 3%? So it's top 5. Okay, so it's 28 and 2. It really is like top 1. But they're not a massive difference. I mean, you look at top 1. That is a big difference. You know, 50 ancient shards is nice. 45 for 2 and 3rd. 40 for 4th and 10th. And then after the top 50, it starts to really just get less. There's not much difference between top 20 and top 5 if we look at it. Right, although there is 200 coins, which is quite a bit. But, you know, Lord of Styx has become very easy now thanks to the introduction of Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong has made it much easier. And I'm not saying you need him. You don't need him. But if you do have him, make sure you are using him. I will start going over the other Immortal Codex bosses as well. I am still struggling on my account with Conqueror. We're only top 10% SS+. Still haven't made it to Triple S. And that's my fault, right? Okay. Who did I use for this? Torador, Arrogance, Abomination, Sun Wukong, Valkyra, and Constance. I don't have the likes of Ardea. I don't have the likes of Garn. I do have Cerberus, and I may be able to implement him into this team. I don't have Magda, actually, either. I don't have Magda. And obviously that's Valkyra in here as well. And these are the top teams, of course. You know, massive damage. So, like, doing double my damage. It's just insane, isn't it? I mean, we look at this one. Phoebu just increased his score. Did you see that increase, Phoebu? You animal. Go her pow as well. But yeah, you know, over tripling my score. So it's just crazy, isn't it? I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a fantastic day, even wherever you are. Goodbye.